Welcome to Confessions by Banana Ketchup. Hanging man in my hallway. Backstory: I was around 5 to 7 years old when this happened. I lived with my mom and my two sisters. I would see my dad on Wednesdays and Saturdays. We lived in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house next to a funeral home. I used to share a room with one of my sisters, and when I'd wake up in the middle of the night, I'd always run into my mom's room and sleep with her because I was scared. Story: I came home one night from my dad's house. After a short while of being home, probably 20-30 minutes, I decided I'm going to act like I'm sleeping in my bed, and when my mom comes to check on me, I'm going to scare her. So I crawled into my bed, and for some reason, I immediately passed out. I woke up around 1:30 a.m. I ran to my mom's room as I always did out of fear. I don't know why I was always scared in this house at night, but it was every night. I got in her room and for some reason she's not in there. I checked the living room and she's not there either. I then realized she probably went to stay the night at her boyfriend's. A few minutes pass and now I'm even more scared because I remembered that my sister, whom I shared a room with, isn't here because she stayed the night at her friend's. After probably 5 minutes, I start to hear pots and pans banging in the kitchen. When I heard this, I went under the blankets right away. This goes on for about 10 minutes, and the whole time it's happening, I'm pinching and punching myself because I'm convinced it was a dream, which I soon found out that it wasn't. A few minutes after, the continuous noise stopped. I came out from under the blankets, and in the hallway, directly across from my bed, there's a man hanging before my sister's room. I can't see his head, but I can see the rest of his body. He's wearing a blue tucked-in dress shirt, black dress pants, and black dress shoes. Right after I seen that, I think I just kind of stared in pure terror, and I went back under my blankets and eventually fell asleep. I told my mom and my sister about it the next day, and they were freaked out. We moved out approximately around 6 months later into my mom's boyfriend's house. Now I'm 18, about to turn 19. When I think back on when this happened, I think that it was a spirit from the funeral home, considering how he was dressed. It's weird because my friend's grandma lives in that house now, and they haven't experienced anything, but that memory will always stick with me. Edit: I was not home alone, one of my teenage sisters was there in the room across from mine. Thank you, unvoicee, the author. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.